The next thing we'll cover is using text weights. So using a double colon. So keep in mind we're using two colon here. So I'm calling it a double colon. In a prompt tells the Midjourney bot to treat each part of the prompt as a separate concept. So for example, the prompt butterfly would be interpreted as two separate concepts resulting in an image of a butter and a fly and not of the butterfly itself. So this feature allows for experimentation with prompts and the generation of images that combine multiple distinct concepts, leading to new exciting possibilities for image creation. The next thing that you can do here is you can assign a weight to the specific text that you want. For instance, if I write 2 here, then it means that the butter would give twice more important to the butter relative to the fly. A very simple basic concept, but it can be very powerful when we're working with words that can have double meanings, for instance butterfly, and then if we want the algorithm to focus more on a specific word or a phrase rather than the other one. So now I tried a couple of different combinations to show you. The first one I did was jellyfish. So I did jelly double colon fish, and you see in these two images it actually created a jellyfish, but in these two it created jelly which has a fish sort of a structure to it, so somewhere in the middle but not exactly what we were looking for. Then I did just jellyfish and I was like, okay, this is the normal image of a jellyfish that it has. So here it's trying to replicate that, but more of a jelly sense, that the fish is made of jelly. Then I switched to version v4. I went to settings and I switched to v4 to see how that works. And first I did jellyfish, so similar jellyfish structure as before, and now it's doing a better job in terms of when it's creating a fish which looks like a jelly in this image. Something similar here, but these two are again jellyfish. And then I did jelly and I removed the space before fish, and then it actually did a much better job in U1 where it actually created a fish what I was looking for and some jelly around it. So in this way, similarly here you see a glass of jelly with a fish passing through it. Here you can see a bit of a structure of a fish inside a jelly as well. So in this way I was able to see that version 4 does a slightly better job than version 5 in terms of the assignment of text weights, and the output is more or less the same and it's not a huge difference. Actually version 5 output here looks a lot more realistic versus the version 4 output. So that was a quick discussion on text weights and how they can be used to optimize your output. One more thing I can show you is I can use the weights to show how it impacts the output. So let's say I assigned a weight of 2 to jelly versus the fish, and then it will tell me exactly what I'm looking for, hopefully, which is that the jelly will be more prominent than the fish in the output prompt. So now here you see that here I assigned jelly a weight of 2, and although the overall composition is still of the jellyfish object, but you see a lot more jelly in terms of in the background and the size and the shape of the fish. And then I assigned jelly half a weight, which essentially means I'm giving double the weight to the fish, and this does the job in trying to show me what I was looking for. Now you can see a proper fish in each and every one of the photos it created. So in this way I was able to play around with the algo, with the text weights in different versions, and get a more closer image to what I was looking for versus what the prompt initially provided me.